welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Tegna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, on this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want.
It's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Grab made by the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The Sooners and the Crimson Tide, a rematch of a very memorable game last time. Oklahoma had a brutal year, coming off some tough losses, but they circled the wagons. They played really inspired at home, and Alabama just didn't show up, Kirk. This was a crushing loss for their playoff chances. They put 3 on the board. That's it.
Yeah, just another reminder of what makes college football so unpredictable. Out
looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. With sure hands, it's Lewis. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. To throw, it's Mateer. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
When to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Christian, the spread era over the years is all we saw right there.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Swarm to the power
time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. He spins free, and he's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Are coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And in first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. That pass is caught. Defense reacts.
Now in college football, defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's Miller. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims
looking deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Mateer. Makes the catch downfield. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Sooners line up on first and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? You seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. QB keeps it himself. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
First down and 10 now. Gives it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. And he finds the running back in the flat. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes makes the catch downfield. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Sooners have first and 10 here. To throw, it's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Williams. Brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The sure hands. It's Williams. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And now from the pistol formation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Simpson. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tide.
Number 5 with the grab and the score.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7.
That makes the score Oklahoma 24, Alabama 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Look out, room to run here. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. And he's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Ball handed off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Simpson. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Now they trap him for a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bama. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Mateer. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 40. They'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. You see the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The tight end makes the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a good throw. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Cuevas. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. And the quarterback keeps it here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Breaks into the clear. Makes the defender miss. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's got him on a crossing route.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Pass caught, second down now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied. Stopped. Bring up third down.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Trying to convert with a sneak.
On the sneak. No gain on the play. Coming up, 4th down.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now. Look at him pin him back deep. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He's got his man in the open field. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made near the sidelines. Short game, but enough to make the first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Simpson. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Fourth down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
38, Alabama, 20.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Wide open downfield. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise. And doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A play action looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Hand it off for a draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Oklahoma 41, Alabama 27.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kick it off.
Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaks an open space.
Second down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dump off caught by the running back. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Sooners keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. He finds some space.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down in our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On the ground, it's hot. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. A deep shot to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw again. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Oklahoma 44, Alabama 34.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Miller. Fights through a tackle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
No gain on the play. Brings up fourth down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Grab behind the line. It splits. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's a quarterback keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.